Hi everybody, big thank you for pressing play on the video today. It's Caroline here from craftycarolinecreates.com. Today's video is not actually what I planned to share with you today, but these are some little baskets that my daughter Eva and I made earlier this afternoon. So it's Thursday, so you're watching this video on Friday, so happy Easter to begin with. These are some baskets we made, sort of last minute gift baskets to give some little eggs to people. But I was really pleased with the way they turned out, so I thought I would really quickly film a tutorial for you this evening that you can watch right now, and hopefully you like them, and they are incredibly easy to make. Did some different decoration on these. I really like this one, just looks very funky, doesn't it? I even like the rabbit, and we all both like the daffodil quite a lot. So let's start with how to make them. All of them are made using the basket bunch stamp set, and it does have matching framelits, basket builder, which is what I used to cut out this daffodil here. These are retiring at the end of May. I know everything on the retiring list is selling really quickly, so if you have something that you want, I would say get in sooner rather than later. Last time I checked, these were still available, and the framelits in particular are being offered with a big discount. So if you like these, do not hang around, because you know, I'm not even sure these are going to still be available when the video goes live tomorrow. But let me show you how I made it. We're going to start with a piece of 6x6 Whisper White, and I've used various stamps, as I said. This bunny is so cute. Look at him there. Isn't he beautiful? But I thought we'd just go for some eggs and do some colouring. So what I've done is I've just mounted up this large egg and these two small ones. These are individual stamps, and again, it's a really good stamp set, not just for Easter. Obviously it's got an Easter sort of leaning, but you know, these flowers are beautiful all year round, and the basket, you could use that at any time. So a good Easter one to have in your collection, but I think it would get used throughout the year. I've just got some Memento black ink. I'm just going to bring in my foam mat and a bit of scrap cardstock. Here we go. Has a pearl stuck to it, so I'll take that off. And I'm just going to start by randomly stamping the largest of the eggs all over it. And I'm really just going to, you know, change my orientation. I'm not going to do the whole sheet. I'm not going to torture you and make you watch through me filling the whole sheet in, but I'll do enough so you get an impression of what we're doing. Okay, once that is done, I'm going to switch to the smaller egg. I'm just going to go back and fill in a lot of those gaps like this, using the smaller egg. Okay, so you just want to do that all over your cardstock. You know, I love making DSP like this. This one I just did around the edge. You see how that gives a really nice border. I actually cut this cardstock before I did it, but this one's easier just to stamp all over. And then I'm just going to get my markers and very randomly use, I'm not going to colour coordinate or anything, I'm just going to then go back and colour in all of those eggs. And this is really, I found it really therapeutic. Eva and I just spent, you know, half an hour, both of us, colouring in a sheet of eggs. Okay, so just go like that, completely randomly, and by the magic of here's one I made earlier. This is one that I made earlier, so Eva and I just sat and we both did one and we just coloured in. As I said, I was doing it with my daughter, so I didn't go for particularly stylish colours or anything like that. We just did completely random. Wanted to go really bright and bold. Okay. And then, now we've done that, we need to do a little bit of scoring. Let me move these out of the way so I can bring in my scoreboard. And I always say to score with the print side down. Just let me lift you up a little bit so you can see the top of the scoring board. All of the dimensions will be over on craftycarolinecreates.com as always, and there you can shop for Stampin' Up products as well. Very simple scoring. We're going to score it at 2 inches on all 4 sides. So 2 inches and turn it, 2 inches and turn it, 2 inches and turn it, and then lastly 2 inches and turn it. Okay. Right. Now we are going to do some cutting, but first let us gently fold and burnish those score lines. One there. One there. And last one there. Okay. And we are now going to cut up score lines to the middle on one side. So we created 3 flaps, flip it round, and on the other side, it doesn't matter which side you do, which 2 sides you do, as long as they're opposite each other. Okay. So we got it pretty much like that. Okay. And now what we need to do, and you can use your trimmer if you want to get really accurate, is these 4 corners we need to cut diagonally in half. So I'm just going to use my scissors and I'm just going to snip across like that. So I'm left with a triangle, and then I'm going to do the same on this side. There we go. On this side. So just make sure you start at the uncut edge and cut in across to your cut edge. There we go. So we're getting a shape that looks just like that. Okay. Then these are going to fold over just like this. But what we want to do is we want to, you see how I don't think it looks that brilliant with that flappy bit there. So what we're going to do is we're just going to cut these at about a third. So you're left with about a third of the flap. Okay. There we go. And then these are just going to fold up like that, and that gives you that nice V, which I really like. Okay. Just like that. Okay, so where we need to put some glue is along these 2 strips here. So I'm just going to use Fuse. I don't have a, everybody keeps telling me I need to buy silica matte. I know, I think I actually had one on my last order, so there should be one winging its way to you, but I'm just going to use a bit of cardstock that I can throw out. Just going to put Fuse all the way along those 2 sides there, and then we're just going to fold it up like that. And like that. Okay, and go back to the other side. I'm going to do those 2 edges again. One there, lift that up, and one here, and then just fold that up again. Now I appreciate we have cut a lot of the colouring away, so you might want to cut it down to your folding before you cut it. I think that looks really fun. There we go. And then all you need to do, like I have in these examples, is just design and stick on a handle. So the handle measures 5 inches by ½ an inch. I haven't got one prepped. I don't know why I didn't do that, but I will for the video. I will make a handle and add that on. So you're looking at taking a bit of cardstock. Should I do that really quickly? Let's do that really quickly. Just grab my trimmer. We want a piece that measures ½ an inch, that's there, by 5 inches. Seems to be a good length for me. Again, this is just Whisper White. Oh, cut it off there. And just use your bone folder to fold that round nicely. Okay. And then a little bit of glue on either end. There we go. I'm just using your bone folder, gives that nice curve on it. There we go. And then this just needs to stick on like this. You can do some stamping on there. I think what would also look really good is you could stamp out one of these eggs and then cut it out with the die and have that to cover the point where your handle is meeting. A bit like I did with the daffodil on this one. But that was, you know, a super quick, very easy Easter basket to make. I hope you like it. Yeah, we're going to go and fill these up later with some chocolate eggs to give for some people we are seeing over Easter. So if you need a very quick last minute Easter basket, I think this one definitely does the job. As I said, if you have got your eye on anything from the retiring list, do not hang around. Things are disappearing incredibly quickly, and do not miss out and get your order in pretty quick. But thanks for watching. If I can help with anything, do not hesitate to get in touch. Hope everybody has a lovely Easter, and I will be back with another video on Tuesday, but I do have projects on my blog every day over the Easter holiday. So I will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.